All right, good afternoon. As a preliminary matter, this is the monthly meeting of the Town of Newbury Board of Assessors. And permit me to confirm that all members and persons anticipated on the agenda are present and can hear me. I say hello to Belinda.
Hey.
I say hello to Sandy.
Yep.
And then our staff member, Mr. Jason DeCipio.
Hi, Bud.
There we go. We have no anticipated speakers for this round, and we hope that this is the very last time we'll be reading this 2 pages. So good evening. This is June 1st, 2021, the open meeting of the Board of Assessors being conducted remotely consistent with Governor Baker's executive order as of March 12th, 2020, due to the current state of emergency in the Commonwealth due to the outbreak of the COVID-19 virus. In order to mitigate the transmission of the COVID-19 virus, we've been advised and directed by the Commonwealth to suspend public gatherings, and as such, the governor's order suspends the requirement of the open meeting law to have all meetings in a publicly accessible physical location. Further, all members of public bodies are allowed and encouraged to participate remotely. The order which you can find posted with the agenda materials for this meeting allows public bodies to meet entirely remotely so long as reasonable public access is afforded so the public can follow along to the deliberations. For this meeting, the Board of Assessors is convening by Zoom and is posted on our town agenda. You can find that in our calendar on the town website, and you'll also find all of the links. Please note this meeting is being recorded and that all members are participating by video are being recorded. We were provided meeting materials by Jason DeCipio, our principal assessor, for review tonight. We have some 34 pages to review. We may also be going into executive session. Yes, no?
No, I don't, no need. Yep.
No need to go in exec. So when we end this meeting, the public meeting, we will end our meetings, period. All right. I will now turn this over now that we have gone through that. We will look to pass it on to Mr. DeCipio to run it from here.
Great. Thank you, Bud. Good evening, everybody. What do I go? I'm going to go right on that packet that you received right on to page 2. We have the meeting minutes from our May 4th meeting. Just looking for you to the review and accept those meeting minutes as presented.
I move we accept them.
Excellent. I'll second.
Wonderful. Thank you both.
Everyone.
All in favor? Aye.
I forget to do that. You know, it's going to be nice when we don't have to remember the rules of Zoom. And on page 3, we have the cover for the 4 abatements.
Yep.
That we have, and going through that on the following pages, or that is the review of basically what you will see. You'll see the you see what's 71. Mine are not in order, so I apologize. They're in opposite order of that. So on the following page, 716, this is the real estate abatement exemption.
Yep.
Abatement, I apologize. And on page 5 is the these are the motor vehicle.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
And page 6 and page 7, also the same. All exemptions.
Yes.
I apologize. I keep referring to them.
So that brings us through page. Page 7 of 34. Correct. Page 8 is now brings us to the next item.
Yeah. And so I would just on those few, I would be looking for a vote to accept abatements as presented.
You make a motion that we accept the abatement totals presented by Jason DeCipio.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right. Page 8, 9, and 10 are the newest motor vehicle commitments yet that we have to commit. We, some obviously we have 2021, a big one for the second commitment, and the 2020, the 8th commitment of 2020, much smaller, and the 10th commitment of 2019.
Yep.
I don't think we need to review them individually. Just be looking for a motion to accept the warrants as presented.
Make a motion to accept.
I second.
Second, or yeah, aye.
All in favor?
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Wonderful. All right. And so on page 11, you'll see the email forwarded to us, the notice of intent to sell the property that is currently enrolled in Chapter 61A at 68 Green Street.
Mhm.
It's going to be converted to a couple residential lots in addition to the house that's already there and no longer farmed. They are looking for, their thoughts or opinions on should the community exercise or assign their first right of refusal. And so I wanted to present to you, obviously, the letter on the next page from Eva Jackman of her notice of intent. And then I get into on page 14, I have calculated the rollback and what we should obviously assess for a warrant with the intent to convert this land. And
Yep.
we just continue on there. And you see the following pages is basically just the schedule of the taxes that would be due per year from fiscal 21 backwards through fiscal 17 for the 5-year rollback that we would be
Right.
assessing for a total
And then
of
there's the purchase and sale agreement.
the 89,5439. And so then you have on the final pages there from 23 on the purchase and sales agreement to review the terms and conditions. So that's what would be, if you were to assign your right, obviously you have to meet the bona fide purchase and sales, and that would be looking to purchase this land for the sum of $1 million.
15.11 acres.
And let me double check on the land size there. Give me 1 second. 23.1.
23.1. Okay, I must be seeing.
Oh, no, you're right. I'm sorry. It was 23.1 early on. And then there was a change of there was a plan filed where she divided off some land, sold some to an abutter, changed the size of the total amount that was in chapter land, and it currently is 15.1.
Right, okay. All right,
Yeah.
so that's the two property cards with the same map and lot number. That's why I was confused.
Yeah, so when you
Yeah.
see it a few years ago, it was 23.1, filed that, sold it as still to be paid to a
Yeah.
butter on the rear. And they were gonna keep the land in chapter land. And that's why you see the change of use. I mean, the change.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you've had a chance to review, and really just looking for any opinions to report back to the town administrator's office or the select board's secretary, on if.
I don't know the parcel particularly. Anybody want to tell me exactly where it is?
Yeah, it's on Green Street, and I think that it's wet. It's very wet. I know
So is
that.
it on
and
the corner? Is it down near the
No.
upper green?
no, it's down. If you come down Green Street, if you come off of Hay Street
Yes,
and take that right on to Green,
yeah.
it'll be down on your left.
Oh, okay. Yep,
Okay. I
it
think
is
there was a
wet.
new house built on part of that land already.
Yeah, it is wet. Yep,
Yeah, it's very wet back there. That's why they're only getting 2 lots out of it, I think.
yeah.
Because they've tried for years to get more than that, but because I think it also might abut Silver Mine, that, if you don't Boston Road
Yeah,
Yeah.
and Silver Mine will be on your right. I think it
Yeah.
might abut some of that land also.
okay.
So some of those lots, those back lots are but
Yeah.
this property. That's correct. At the very
Yeah.
end, Silver Ledge. Yep.
Silver Ledge, that's it,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
Okay, yep.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
So they're only getting basically 2 lots out of it, right?
I think I think they keep the house, and I think it's 2 lots. I'd have to actually review the plan, and I could forward you the plan number if you were interested in looking at that. But it might actually refer to it right in the purchase and sales.
Yeah, it probably does. It's good. I know exactly where it is and what it is.
So I think it actually might be 3, because on the description of premises, it says the land described as lots 1, 2, and 3. of
Okay.
the subdivision. So,
Yeah, it has to be for $1 million. That's $350 a lot. so,
yeah, I don't,
Yeah.
500 over there, probably not.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But, obviously, if you ever exercise your right or try to reassign your right to the community, you'd have to meet the purchase and sales,
Right.
Obviously, that plays into it, so.
well, do we have $1 million sitting
No, I
around?
mean, I don't. So I know that obviously it's.
Sorry.
Any parcel at, the right price would make sense to, keep or reassign, but.
Right.
No, I don't think we need more wetland in Newbury. I
No,
don't think-
Yeah, owned by the
what are
town
we gonna do
anymore.
with it?
Keep
Yeah.
it wet.
Yeah,
That's right.
All
No,
right, so
so-
I just say that, that you don't see a need to exercise, right, or reassign the, the right
Yeah.
to purchase.
Are we unanimous, guys? I don't see a viable use
Yeah.
by the town for this
Right.
land.
I
No
agree.
compelling reason to spend $1 million on this particular project here.
no,
So no.
Okay, so I think we are in consensus then that we are, as a board, see no value to the community for it to be removed from chapter land, and
Yeah.
it will now cross the next hurdle in the next department.
Great. That is it for our agenda items. Just to reiterate, we're gonna go ahead and meet on, is it July 6th as the date, correct? The very
Yeah.
first,
Yes,
in person here, second floor.
Yeah.
love it.
Wonderful. Any questions or problems, let me know before. I'll plan on obviously doing the same thing just in person with all your
Great.
lovely faces.
Yeah.
And I look forward to it. Great.
Yeah.
This computer.
Me
Okay.
too.
Yeah, I do too. This is terrible.
Wonderful.
All right. It's
All
gonna
right,
be
I move we
6
adjourn.
p.m. as you. I second
What-
that completely.
Yeah, what do you need by way of signatures, Jason?
So I'm gonna gather buds in the morning. Sandy, I'd probably like to bump into you in the afternoon if you're available.
Yep.
Come down to the island.
Usual.
Yeah, I'll come down the island around 3 or so. And
All right,
I think I
yeah.
have an appointment down there at 3:30 already. So,
Oh, perfect.
yep. And then Linda, when you get back.
I'll be back Sunday.
Yeah, so next week at your convenience.
Yeah,
Perfect.
okay.
All
Just
right,
give
guys.
me a reminder
Thanks for
to
being
come
here.
do it, okay?
Yep.
All right. See you guys. Have a
Okay.
good night.
Have a good
Bye,
night.
everyone.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
everybody.